I'm about to have a panic attack. Relax. Okay.
All right.
So hold on.
Deep breath. Deep breath.
So my voice is kind of fucked up because last night I can't send the video in because my daughter was in her underwear. Okay. Or I would. Last night, my daughter goes to shut the closet door. And then as soon as she takes her hand off of the door, there's a massive bang on that door. She comes running in my room screaming, right? So I start flipping the fuck out. I'm looking up what prayers to say. Psalm 31. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. Get out of my house, get out of my house, get out of my house. I told you guys, my daughter sees these things. She said, I feel like he's standing there laughing at you. I see him standing there. She said, my daughter is telling me this. I see him standing behind the cupboard. You guys have seen my house. And I'm going to clarify that in a second. Hold on. So she says, I see, I'm literally shaking. So she says, I see his arm and fucking glowing yellow eyes. Okay? I called the church last week. I talked to this guy, this father, and I said, this is what's going on. So he said he's going to talk to somebody from the diocese, and then he's going to call me back. So this just happened yesterday. So today I called and I talked to the secretary and I said, look, this is what's going on. I told her about the holy water that dried red. I said, I don't believe in these things, but they were given to me. I have the crystals. I've done the sage. I read the Bible every single day. I listen to the Bible on my TV every single night to go to sleep. So it's always playing. I don't do tarot cards or astrology or numerology anymore because it's divination. I don't believe in that crap, but I've tried everything. The last caller last week that guy, I'm literally fucking shaking. Okay, the guy called and said that he had suggestions for me to spend more time with God. I do. My father died. He dropped dead from a heart attack. I'm sorry. I'm not like, I'm coming back to God. Okay, so I'm trying. Oh my God. So I was having a conversation last week and I want to clarify things. My camera in the kitchen is not pointed directly at that cabinet thing. That is my whole house. That's it. I got the cameras for two reasons. So that way when I leave, I can monitor my kids. And then also because of the activity in the house. I don't want to start a YouTube channel because I don't want to be famous. I don't care. I never meant to I sent them on there. So I'm not saying like, oh, I didn't mean for them to be on there and all this stuff and whatever. That's not what I'm saying. My camera footage was never meant for anybody else to see. The only reason why I posted it was because this show is so fucking great and cool. And I found some really cool friends and like all this stuff. So we're having this community. I have ghosts. Look, this is what's going on, you know? So it's not like I'm like setting up the camera. Like it's okay. So, in the last video I sent, I'm walking into the house. You can't see me walking, but that's my whole house. Mm-hmm. Like that's it. So it's not like I'm like, oh yeah, directly there, you know? So if you come into my house, then I can see you on the camera, or if you leave, I can watch you, you know? This isn't like, okay, I'm not like calling anybody out or anything like that. But so we were in PCC chat the other day talking about Brett coming on to Inverted. So Brett was like, I don't know what I would say. So we're like, oh, just talk shit, you know, whatever. So, but like, this isn't fake. Like, this is real. I wish it wasn't. I don't know what to do. I was just downstairs. The chat got posted early, so I come in and hang out with everybody. I was downstairs. It's like 8 o'clock. I'm in the freaking chat. My daughter is standing behind me, and we're talking to my neighbor, who you guys saw in the camera. And I have another thing about her too. So, just quick. So my daughter was talking about how she said, "I don't see ghosts like for a long time," and then I'm talking to Mesa, my neighbor. And my daughter's like, there's a man that's gray and dead skin with a weird, creepy smile on his face. Like, this is not like, oh, I'm just fucking crazy. It's not the weed. My daughter doesn't do drugs. Mesa does not do drugs. She's never smoked pot. She doesn't drink. She can't even handle a shot of whiskey. She can't. It's crazy. So she doesn't do it. So it's not the weed because, yes, like maybe I've opened myself up because I do drugs. I smoke pot. Big fucking deal. It's not that. Like my 9-year-old saw a man with snakes in his hair. I don't know what to do. Like,
so all right, let's take a breather.
Yeah, take a breath.
First of all, I mean, it sounds like you're going through it's wild stuff. We've talked about it.
I've been crying literally all day because I'm like, well, what the hell do I do? Like, I've tried everything, the stage. I have stupid crystals. I've screamed. I lost my voice screaming the Archangel of Michael protection prayer. And my daughter's like, I feel like he's laughing at you. She calls him Charles. And what the hell? I told the secretary lady again today, I did not take a picture of it. I don't know why, but I swear to God on everything, the holy water dried red. What the hell is that about?
Let's pause for a second.
In through your nose, out through your mouth.
First of all, I'm going to ask everyone.
Sorry, yeah.
I'm going to ask everyone to pray for you. Everyone out there, Renee needs some prayer. And I know you're trying, Renee, with prayer and reading the Psalms, and that's great. And I'm glad that you reached out to the church. You know, I don't believe in the crystals or any of that stuff. I think, you know, this is a evil that you're dealing with. And when it comes to your daughter, does this happen anywhere else or is it just in the house?
She sees ghosts all the time.
Okay. So like leaving
a couple weeks ago she was with my ex-mother-in-law, my ex's my daughter's grandmother. Mm-hmm. So my youngest grandmother. Okay. So my oldest is the one that sees them. Okay. Different dads, whatever. Okay. So my oldest was at the cemetery and saw a man who was standing there 2 graves away. They were cleaning family graves. Mm-hmm. And he was 1 grave away. I'm sorry, she just said 1 grave away. And he's standing there with a black long sleeve shirt, a tie, black pants, black dress shoes, and like a buzz cut. And she said he was young. They go back there just the other day, on Friday to clean the grave. He died. He was 34 years old. They didn't know that.
So, because I'm asking about that because it's not like this is a house situation. It seems like like you said with your daughter, she sees these things. It happens a lot of other places. Does your daughter take the religious aspect seriously?
No, she thinks it's a joke.
Okay, because that, you know, in my opinion, it would help. I'm
trying to get her into it. We watch God Speak on YouTube because I have anxiety, so we don't leave the house really. So we watched God Speak, and I was teaching her because I've never brought them to church before. So I'm like, Charlie Kirk, let's go to, you know, what we've been watching God Speak every single Sunday since that. But my city, Schenectady, is like fucked up. Like it's we had the massacre in 1690 where the Indians came down the Mohawk River, stood at people's doors, was like yeah, and then kidnapped people and was like bringing them down. And the only reason why they got out was because these women and children had dresses on, and it was like February. And this where my house was farmland.
Right.
And I'm gonna go because I'm shaking, but so I was talking to Grok about family history, and my great-grandfather on my mother's side was part of the 42nd Infantry Rainbow Division that helped take down Dachau. Wow. So that was cool. Yeah. My grandmother had the Nazi flag from all the people signed it, so that was pretty cool. But yeah.
So I would try to impress upon you to somehow get your daughter into this, because it seems like a lot of the stuff is stuff she's seeing, and if it's scaring her, if this is evil, I think I'm sorry. That's gonna be your best bet.
She just turned 18, right? Mm-hmm. So after this happened, she shut the closet door. She went to go into she was gonna shut the closet, and then she was gonna go into the bathroom, right? Mm-hmm. So she's 18. She comes running in my room, and she won't even go in the bathroom without me in there. So I'm standing there in the bathroom with her. Imagine that. This isn't a joke. Like, this isn't fake. I'm not saying you guys are saying that, but like, I'm not talking shit or whatever.
Well,
you know, everybody talks shit in the chat. You know,
don't worry
this
about
is
that.
real. Like I wish it was.
Renee,
nobody's on any medications or nothing.
Renee, don't.
Like
If
I'm not fucking crazy. I am, but no.
Well, we all are. Don't worry about what people. Don't worry about criticism. If you're dealing with this, you got to figure out a way to fix it. And there is a way to fix it. My opinion, that's Christ. Your daughter's going to have to need that. Is going to need Christ. You're going to have to pray. You're going to have to really believe. I don't believe in the witchcraft. I don't believe in crystals. I don't believe in sage. I think that is the only, Christ is the only way through this. And you bring about his name and you rebuke this evil. You've done the part of reaching out to the church. I hope they come out and help. You know, this is like, I believe in evil, you know, and it sounds like you're experiencing something.
I don't know what to do, and I don't know why I downloaded that app on my phone, the Ghost Box. But you heard when I said, "Hey, like, no, this house is blessed by Jesus. Like, get the hell out." And they're like, "Oh, try me," and I'm like, "No, no, get out. Like, you're not welcome here."
So what? So the church said what? You're waiting now for them to come out?
Yeah, Father Jim said that he was going to call somebody from the diocese and that he would get back to me. And that was like last week. So I called today and I was like, look, I know that these things take time, but this is my life and these are my kids. And this is really serious. And I'm not like, I'm not looking for clicks or likes or follows or views. I don't give a shit. Like I just really genuinely I need help. So I'm calling the show. Like, what the hell do I do?
Renee,
Besides Jesus, because clearly yelling, I lost my voice. Oh, and when I was in the bathroom with my daughter, I'm trying not to watch her go to the bathroom. So I'm looking at myself in the mirror, realizing that I'm tasting blood in my throat because I'm screaming so loud. Get the hell out.
Can I put you in contact with someone?
Yes, please. That'd be great.
I'm gonna make a note.
Oh, hold on. So I'm sorry, Shane. I'm so sorry. So another thing was, maybe it is because my neighbor is Muslim, right? So we've been in this apartment for 8 years. My neighbors have been down there for 7 years, right? So he got married to Mesa, who is Muslim, who is from Jordan, 5 years ago. This activity was going on before. They are Christian. The ones that were here. The man and his parents who were here for 7 years are Christian. So I don't think it's like maybe it came from Jordan. I don't know.
All right, so
or maybe it's just attached to the land because this place is crazy.
You need to take a breather. I know that's gonna be a hard thing to do. Maybe find some tea, and you gotta pray. The Psalms are great. Use the Psalms as a great starting point. I sent you a message about your email. Send me back a message with your email, and I'm going to try to hook you up with someone, and I think they could help you.
Yes. Thank you.
All right.
Just one last thing. So I will send you, I was reading on Google Archives about Vincent Schaefer. I've told you about him before. He was part of the one for cloud seeding here in Schenectady at GE, which is still functioning today.
Yep.
And so there's all this stuff from I think it was from Chicago Press from the 70s and the 50s and stuff mentioning him. So I'll send that over to you. That's cool shit.
Yep. Yeah,
so
he worked with Kurt Vonnegut's brother.
Yeah, and it's right here in my city.
Yep.
I showed you.
Cloud seeding started in your city. All right, Renee, I'm praying for you. I hope everyone out there is going to say a prayer. Hit me up. I will link you up with someone, and we'll see where that goes.
All right. I'm sorry for taking up so much time.
Don't be
Have
sorry.
a good day, and I will see y'all in the chat. Thank you. Bye.
All right.
Love you. Bye.
All right. Everyone say a prayer.